Hello guys, welcome back to Hackerrank 30 Days of Code, Day 12. So today's problem is based on concept of inheritance. So the task for today is we have been given two classes, person and student, where person is the base class or the parent class and the student is the derived class. So the complete code for the person class is given and a declaration for the student class is provided to us. We need to make sure that student class inherits all the properties of an person class, and we need to do the following things. We need to create a student class constructor which will have four parameters: first names, last name, id, and an integer array of test scores. And we need to write a method calculate that would calculate the student average based on the score given in form of integer array and return the grade. So guys, inheritance, as you know, is a very important concept in object-oriented programming language. It is a mechanism in Java by which one class is allowed to inherit the features, which can be the properties, the fields, or the methods of another class. So there is one base class, also called the parent class, and there is a child class, or also called the derived class. So the derived class can inherit the features of the parent class or the base class. So let's check out the sample input. So guys, as you can see in the sample input, we need to take three lines of input. The first line will contain the first name, the last name, and the student ID. And in the second line, we'll take an integer input which will tell us number of scores a student will give, followed by the third line in which the user will enter its score, and we have to calculate the average of these scores and return the grade. And we have to print the sample output in the following format: name followed by last name, first name, the id, and the grade, which we will calculate based on the method calculate which we would write in the student class. So let's start writing the code. So as stated in the problem, the person class is already written for us. As you can check out, it has first name, last name, and the ID number. And we have to write the student class constructor and the calculate method. So let's start. We'll first write the constructor. Public student will take string first name, string last name, and integer id followed by an array of test score. And inside this we will call the constructor of a person class so that the first name, last name, and the id values are initialized, and then we will initialize our array. That's it. We have written the constructor. Now we'll write the method calculate. So first we need to calculate the sum of all the test scores. For that we'll write for integer I is equal to 0, I is less than test scores dot length I plus plus. And to store the sum, we need to take some variable here, integer sum be equal to sum plus test score I. So this will calculate the sum. Then we need to calculate the average. So we'll have to take one more variable, g, and we need to calculate the average. AVG would be equal to the total sum, that is sum divided by the total number of scores, that is test scores dot, and then so based on the average we have to return the grade. So if AVG is less than equal to 100 and AVG is greater than equal to 90, grade. So we need to declare the character grade here, else if grade average is less than 90 and AVG is greater than equal to 80, we need to print, and else third condition, if AVG is less than 80, AVG is greater than equal to 70, we need to return. Else if AVG is less than 70 and AVG is greater than equal to 55, we need to return save grade. Else if AVG is less than 55 and if g is greater than equal to 40, grade would be equal to t. Otherwise, save grade as t, and we have to return grade. So guys, you can directly return the grade inside the if or else if statements. I have saved it and then later returned it here. So you can do it in either way. So that's the solution. We don't have to take care of the output because it has been already written for us, as you can see here. So we'll run the code and our solution is successful. We'll submit for more test cases and all the test cases has been passed. So that's it guys. Thanks for watching. See you on day 13.